Good morning, all my beautiful people, and welcome along to episode number 9 of our F1 2020 My Team Chaseliner Career Mode. And we are here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from the lovely Baku City Circuit. And first of all, before we get into everything, we have a sponsorship renewal to get out of the way. If you did miss the last race, a card will appear around about my noodle to let you know that, hey, you should go watch that video. Really should. It was a great race. Great race for everyone. Couldn't have been happier around the streets of Monaco. Okay, she didn't win, but she got a very good result. So, we're first up. We are going to go manage the sponsor, and we're going to see what other options we've got. If we've got no other better options, we will stick with Zinetto for a little bit more cash. So we got, that looks a good one. Complete a weekend without colliding into another vehicle. Jackie's very good at that. Not sure about Tatiana. Do we know about Tatiana? Is Tatiana good for that? I think she's good for that. Beat your rival during a race. Ooh, that's a good one. Lance Stroll's the rival at the moment. As a team complete, yeah. Equator Oil, it's not too bad. There's some pretty good sponsors here. Oh, James Viet. Yeah, we don't hold first position at the moment. We got very lucky with that one. We're not going to go with that one again. But okay, we didn't. What do we do? There we go. So where's Zinetto? There they are. We'll stick. I think we'll stick with our friends at Zinetto because 2 interview questions during the race weekend. It's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Easy money, as somebody would say. It is. It's absolutely easy money. Right. Facilities is looking all right, but what we're going to do, I think we're going to start looking into developing something in a minute. Tatiana is 1.5 million market value, so we got about 1.5 million to play around with as best as we can. So what we might do, if we get Jackie up to level 1 on everything, that should give her basically a level 1, which you love to see. You absolutely do. You love to see stuff like that, really do. So we were about to have a look at the championship there. There's our outgoings. Look at that. It's all green, and that's what we like. We like green. Green is good. Green is very good. We have been getting some car liveries, but let's go to the championship, shall we? Valtteri Bottas takes the lead after the Monaco Grand Prix, followed by Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Jackie now in equal fifth with Charles Leclerc, and then Alex Albon, Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo round out the top 10. In the constructors, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, Team Chaseliner in fifth, followed by Racing Point, Renault, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams, and Haas, with now Roman Grosjean, Antonio Giovinazzi, Tatiana Calderon and George Russell still yet to score. We've got activities to sort out for you, so let's get the activities sorted. Looks like we've got 9 days worth of activities. We can stick a bundle in here. Podium celebration party. Who doesn't love a podium celebration party? I'd love to know why we didn't get one after Spain, because we actually won Spain. So we'll book in the podium celebration party. We will book in this second driver PR film, and that's going to give us some driver acclaim, and it's going to give us some cash as well. So we will definitely get onto that. Attend an F1 esports event. I saw that there. We're not gonna, we don't do esports. Sorry, we just don't. Nothing against esports, but it's not our thing. So, I think what we will do left, we will do the team chassis building, and I think we'll book in some weight training and better Tatiana's pace for a little bit. So, that's a lot of a lot of stuff there for us to be getting in that short space of time up to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I do apologise. What's we got to get some more money for that, but we can upgrade activities management. Might be worth thinking about after Azerbaijan or probably even Canada. So let's advance the time. Yes, celebration. We've got the energy stealth saws, good. We've got the wing flaps as well. Running costs, we got another 3.5 million. You love to see it, folks. You absolutely love to see it. So we are going to get practice around the Baku City Circuit. We are going to get qualified as well. And we will see you guys on the start line for what should be a rather exciting Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Albon, Perez, Stroll, Raikkonen and Carlos Sainz, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Romain Grosjean and Magnussen, Gasly, Calderon, Daniel Kvyat and Daniel Ricciardo, Latifi, Russell, Norris and Midas. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
So here we are then on the start line, folks, and you can see Jackie starting from the back of the grid. It's unfortunate. She basically qualified in P19, but there's no pace. The car just has absolutely nothing. So we're getting set to come right back down to earth with an absolute reality check here. And in doing so, what we've done, because we're at the back of the grid, we just took a brand new everything. Brand new components for the engine. So it's an absolute fresh engine in this car. It's also going to be a one-stop race today. Might go a lap early because the degradation on them softs look absolutely horrific. But yeah, let's see what she can do from the back of the grid, folks. Should be exciting at least. And very quickly it's lights out, away we go, and the two Ferraris are off there. They're all heading into the first corner. There is somebody goes deep into, I think that was Tatiana. Did Tatiana just get an absolute monster of a start and just absolutely finesse the field? I think if she did, I want to see a replay of that, because that looked absolutely impressive, Tatiana. That looked absolutely insane. Please ignore that. Please wait sign in the corner there. I haven't a clue why that keeps showing up there as Jackie goes down the inside one of the Williams there. I think that's George Russell. Let's have another look at this, because I want to watch Tatiana here. She just dive bombed everyone. She dive bombed a McLaren. She dive bombed. There's a word for the day. She dive bombed a Renault and a McLaren there. Fantastic work from our Colombian teammate here. Jackie in P16. Looking at the back of the Haas of Kevin Magnussen as she comes out of the top of the hill now down towards the part where we fear. This is the part we fear, folks, because we just have no straight line speed at all as we move forward the field. That is Sergio Perez being chased down by Valtteri Bottas. That's for P4. That's, if you think about it, that's Mercedes on Mercedes, because that Tracing Point is basically a Mercedes in drag. And that is P4 for the Finn after winning the Monaco Grand Prix. As we go to the Lance Stroll, he's chasing down Kimi Raikkonen. This should be a one-sided... No, sorry, it's Kimi chasing down Lance Stroll. And Tatiana's right behind them, folks. Tatiana's in P10. Kimi and Lance are P8 and P9. If she can keep up with them, she might be on for a few points today. I want to see points. I want to see absolute points there, Tatiana. She is close, I tell you. She's right on the back of Stroll. Go get him, girl. Go get him. For the glory of Team Chaseliner, around the outside of Hollywood Lance Stroll. And you can start crying for the Canadian because he's just been passed by a woman. Get in there, girly, girly. As we go to the fight for P20, which also happened between Danny Ricciardo and George Russell. Ricciardo to the outside of turn 1. There's Jackie chilling, going into the first corner. And that is going to not quite be there. George Russell still there. And behind him, I think, is Lando Norris. Is it Lando or is it Carlos? No, that's... excuse me, that's Lando. He had an awful qualifying session, did Lando Norris. But he's going to try and make over it. Danny Ricciardo's got George Russell. Will Lando Norris come through on his ex-GP2 compatriot? We'll have to wait and see as we go to the end of lap number 2 now. And still, Jackie is staring at the back of the Dane of Kevin Magnussen. This has been a reality check for us, this race. The joy as the 2 races before. And now we've come to a reality check as we go to, who is that? That is Nicholas, no, that's Danny Kvyat passing Nicholas Latifi for P18. That's right behind Jackie there. That was a clean pass into the first corner. Oh, speaking of clean passes, I think George Russell just chopped off the nose of Lando Norris there. No love lost between the 2 teammates from GP2. I think they were teammates. They may have been actually rivals, but around the outside will go Lando Norris. And he's going to move up to P20. I'm sure he's going to move up to P21. He's actually on the medium tyres. George Russell's on the soft tyre there. And still side by side. So fair play. But I think Lando's finally got his man. And move him up into P21. Although George Russell's coming back with the aid of DRS. Round the outside. He's going to... Oh, big lock-up from Lando. And back round the outside goes George Russell. Moving into... Oh, no. Lando's still there. They're still arguing about this position. I think now you got to give it up. There you go. That's all sorted itself out nice and truly there. As we go to the end of lap number 3. Oh, we've had more action in these first 3 laps than we've had the whole of the Monaco Grand Prix, folks. It's absolutely incredible. As we go to the battle for P7, now Kimi Raikkonen has caught up to the back of what's his name? That's Alex Albon. He's with Antonio Giovinazzi. 3 wide into the first corner. The Albon goes with the 2 Alfa Romeos. I think Raikkonen has just picked both of their pockets there. As who's this? That is Tatiana. Now come on, Tatiana. She's passed Stroll already. I think Stroll's about to stroll right past her. Yeah, we've just got no engine speed this weekend, which is rather unfortunate. So Tatiana back down to P11. She's having an excellent race, folks. Let's not take away from Tatiana here. She's having an absolute astounding race. As Danny Ricciardo tries to go past Nicholas Latifi for P19. But moving towards the end of this lap number 4 now. And you can see Kevin Magnussen, he's getting in the way. For lack of a better word, Kevin Magnussen's getting in the way. And speaking of getting... Oh, there goes somebody into the pit lane. There's Valtteri Bottas, I think he's about to be passed by Sergio Perez into turn 1. Around the outside goes Perez. That seems to be a favourite camping ground for them this year. Around the outside of turn 1. It's going to be around the outside of turn 2 as well. Side by side, the 2 Mercedes cars down to turn 3. I think Perez has got him, but Bottas has got DRS. Oh, that is just engine power against sheer will. I think Perez is finally going to win it out. And he's going to move up into P4. Yes, he is. There you go. Job done. And I think Tatiana's pain is about to continue because here comes Esteban Ocon, the Frenchman in the Renault for Well, it will be for P11. It will be for a lot better with all these cars pitting. Round the outside goes Esteban on Tatiana. That sounds like a Colombian drug ring already. Esteban on Tatiana. Who's that in close attendance? There's somebody in close attendance there. I think that's one of the Haas Roman Grosjean, and he's past Tatiana now. Will he get past his countryman? No, he won't. And Tatiana is starting to fall backwards down the field as Danny Kvyat starts pressuring his teammate Pierre Gasly. The Alpha Tat. Wow, that was just sheer speed there for the Russian. As we move to the end of lap number 5 now, and I know we were supposed to come in on the next lap, but we're going to pit Jackie now. We're going to pit her now because we're thinking undercut here. So we're going to come in and we're going to get these tyres off and we're going to put the mediums on. That's what I'm thinking. If we can undercut Kevin Magnussen, that would do us an absolute solid. I would say. So down the pit lane Jackie goes. Will we actually get to see a pit stop? Yes, we will, folks. We'll get to see a pit stop. Oh, a little slow on the departure there, but out she goes. And she's on her merry way. She'll probably be towards the back of the field. Now, this happened while we were in pit road. Ricciardo's just about to breeze past Pierre Gasly here. That's Renault on Honda. Will the Renault get past the Alpha Tauri? It should do. That should be an easy position there for... big lock-up from Gasly there. And Ricciardo's just going to breeze around the outside. And I think that's going to be a position for him. Yes, it will. And he's going to go after Danny Kvyat here. And see if he can do the job. As we go to Valtteri Bottas, folks. With, I think that's Valtteri. Is that Valtteri with Lando? I cannot tell who is that. It might be actually Lewis Hamilton because they look fresh mediums and that looks an absolute breeze. So Hamilton is actually the de facto race leader. But we'll have to see and wait how that all pans out for him as we head through the fast chicanes of turns 18 and 19. Turn 20 is basically a non-essential corner. It's one of those that's, well, yeah, doesn't actually exist. Oh, that was a bit naughty there. Between George Russell and he's got Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton all over his rear end. He's let them go. Here goes Hamilton down the inside of Charles Leclerc for, I assume, he's going to be the de facto race lead when they sort it out. But Vettel's in close attendance. He's being blocked in by Lando there. Don't count this man out of the equation either. Valtteri Bottas, he's not too far away from the pair of them. And nor is Sergio Perez. Please don't count. Oh, well, I say that. And Valtteri Bottas has finally got what he deserves. That's for Monaco. That's for Monaco right there. Valtteri Bottas out of the session. The safety car is out. And Kevin Magnussen! Oh, Kevin Magnussen almost put Jackie in the wall. Almost, well, almost being the operative word there. I would say so as we move on to the restart here. This is going to be on lap number 9 to start lap number 10, folks. And Charles Leclerc is the leader. But how much longer is Charles Leclerc going to be the leader? I've got a feeling he's not going to be the leader for very much longer here as he comes down the main straight. It's his prerogative when he starts it up. Here we go. He's getting started. So there's Hamilton. It should be Vettel next in P3. Or will Hamilton have a go at Charles Leclerc into the first corner? There's Vettel. It's going to be, I presume that's Alex Albon in P4. Perez, no, there's Alex Albon with the two Alfa Romeos between them. Jackie's there or thereabouts. She's not too far away. But we'll have to see how this works out. We've got the two Chaseliners side by side here. Somebody's going to have a go here. I think Jackie just dive-bombed the Alpha Tauri there of Danny Kvyat. So move her up, taking advantage in the restart. If Tatiana was smart, she'd follow him. But that's assuming Tatiana's actually very smart. I'm kidding. Tatiana's a great teammate. So Jackie's now in P13. We've got another yellow flag up ahead. So this could be for P12 if this is... we got a slow car. We got a slow Alex Albon in the middle of the straight, just chilling there. We've been told to give that position back. What's happened here with Alex Albon? Is it going to be another engine retimer? Is the car just going to slow? The car's just going to slow down, I think. Yeah, the car's just slowed down. And then he decides, oh no, let's chill in the middle of the track. Here comes Jackie and she has to split the difference. Give that position back to Roman. he's getting in the way here. Tatiana's not too far behind. She must be in P14. So if he's going to park at where I think he's going to park, this is going to be another safety car. Because it was a safety car when Bottas got there. Why shouldn't it be a safety car when he gets there? So yeah, that should be a safety car. There's Alex Albon out the race session. And it's not a safety car. How? I mean, not that we care, because we're P12 at the moment. We'll gladly take that. Tatiana is P14. We will definitely accept that from her. P12 and P14, the teammates very evenly matched here this weekend. As we go to, excuse me, as we go to Carlos Sainz here, starting lap number 12. He's battling with Esteban Ocon, and Ocon down the inside of Carlos Sainz. This is going to be for P8, folks, and that's Antonio Giovinazzi, I think, in front of them. The two Alphas are having an absolute stormer of a race. No, that's Kimi Raikkonen, I do apologise. Two Alphas are having an absolute stormer here this weekend. So you can only imagine what's going on in their minds now. Is we still have these two young guns side by side, McLaren versus Renault. Of course, that McLaren going to the Mercedes engine next year. And, oh, there may have been a little contact there. Just a little bit of contact, not a hell of a lot of contact, but a little bit. As Kevin Magnussen's really struggling. Tatiana's right on his rear end. Go on, Tatiana. Let's hear it for Tatiana, folks. Tatiana's past Kevin Magnussen here. Oh, big lock up. And you got Carlos Sainz in close. Sorry, that's Lando Norris in close attention. Will Tatiana get him into turn number 2? Round the outside. Go on, Tatiana. Yeah, girl. So Chaseliner at P12, P13. And there is Chaseliner. Oh, Grosjean's left the door open. Oh, Grosjean was caught napping. And now Jackie's into P11. She was caught absolutely napping there as we move on to the final lap of the Grand Prix here. And you can see Lewis Hamilton's chasing down Charles Leclerc. That's from the race lead. The clouds are starting to come over the Baku City Circuit. And Lewis Hamilton into the lead. Will we see some rain in the dying embers here as Carlos Sainz, Esteban Ocon, there's Hollywood Lance Stroll. They're P8, 9 and 10. So the points are not too far away for Jackie, but I feel it's just going to be two in... There she is right there. And Tatiana, I think, is P13 as it stands. But I think this point is just going to be too far away for her. But from lap back of the grid to P11, she will gladly take that all day, every day. These two still fighting hammer and tong here. Oh, it's absolutely incredible. Lance Stroll wants a part of Esteban Ocon now. This is a great midfield battle between these three midfield teams. The tracing point of the McLaren and the Renault. And Renault has lost out there and he's dropped back, actually, fair play, right into Jackie's clutches. So she may get a point still. As Lando Norris passes Kevin Magnussen here for P14. That was easy as you like. Dane was just standing still in the Haas there. Lando's next target will be Tatiana, but I feel Tatiana's a bit too far away for her. As we go to Danny Ricciardo with Danny Kvyat, and Danny Ricciardo's easily breezed past the Alpha Tauri for P16. That was a lovely, lovely move. We got some action in the back there. Who is that? Is that the two Williams fighting each other? I do believe it is, folks. This is going to be for P19. Only P19, the man says. Between George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Nicholas Latifi, who did an absolute solid in Monaco and got P8 from the back of the grid. He's going to go around. He's having to see George Russell try and go over the outside of him. Latifi on your right. George Russell on your left. My voice is disappearing very quickly. My voice might be somewhere else here. But meanwhile, up at the front of the field, Lewis Hamilton overtook Charles Leclerc on the last lap. It's going to be a drag race, though, because there's a big DRS zone in the way. And that's... I think it's going to be close, but I think Lewis Hamilton just going to hold off the two Ferraris here and win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel. Meanwhile, coming through, it's going to be P11. No points for us this weekend, but from where we were on the grid, the back of the field, I think we can definitely take P11 as an absolute result, folks. Well done, Jackie. Well done, Tatiana. You both did excellent this race weekend. Jeff, as usual, couldn't give a toss. Driver of the day? Who do we think? Of course, It's gonna be that Dot. Actually, that's who the driver of the day is.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
I have to give it to Midas. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the Constructors Standings. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Yes, folks. Yes, a very good Azerbaijan Grand Prix for us, but it wasn't to be for points this weekend, and there's going to be days like that. We know that we're not the most competitive in the world, but there's going to be days where we just don't get points, unfortunately. Lewis Hamilton wins from Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez in P5. Great work for him. Giovinazzi in P6, Kimi Raikkonen P7. So the Alphas having an absolute stormer. Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll from P8, and Esteban Ocon, the last of the points position. Jackie in 11th, Tatiana 13th. We will gladly take those positions. 2 DNFs as well. Alex Albon and Valtteri Bottas. You love to see it. You love to see it. Without that, we probably would have been P13 and P15. But, you know, that's fine with us. We'll accept that. We'll go see Claire, shall we? I think from where we are, we can call that a result. Jackie was. It's really hard to say what the advantage was. I suppose we could say it's something to do with the power unit, because that was the only thing that was really keeping us out there. But grip as well. That seemed we had grip. You underestimated Jackie a little bit there. I think you all wrote her off a bit too much, but you underestimated the team as well. You underestimated the team that come through when it's absolute clutch time.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you. Yes, Lance, you may have won on this occasion, but I'm afraid the writing is on the wall for Canada. All you got to do is qualify in front of you at Canada, and it's done in the bag, in the books. We are going to boost the acclaim just that little bit more. Tatiana loses acclaim, which is rather unusual for her. Don't know what she did out there. We get 400,000 from the sponsors. You love to see that. She loses 5k for damages. That's fine. We still bank $95,000, and we go up to 2.62 million in the bank. So there we go. We've got our weekly resources and sorted out the running costs as well. So it's all looking hunky dory, as they would say in the Chaseliner fraternity. We haven't got a lot of time between Canada and Azerbaijan, so we're gonna have to work on something here and see what we can do. See what we can get better. And to be honest, it doesn't all look that good, really. We don't really get a lot. So, I don't know, maybe work on this sponsor event. It gets us some team acclaim points. We could do some reaction training to boost Tatiana, or we could boost durability. I'm leaning towards the sponsor event here. But then again, driver promotion, reaction train. Yeah, we'll go with reaction training. It was really bad options this week. Could have done with a little bit more, as they would say. R&D wise, I think we can go get an upgrade. You can see we got an engine upgrade coming in the future, as well as a durability upgrade, so that's going to help us out a bit. So we're not going to quite be there when we need to be, but we're in a good place to renew Tatiana's contract should she wish to renew it. So guys, let's get 25 likes on the video. Can we do that? I'm sure we can do that with no problem, no hassle and no fuss. And you can get subscribed for more NASCAR Heat 4, F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, Bus Simulator, and whatever we play on Saturdays, Sundays even I should say. I forgot what it is this Sunday, I really don't care. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Do remember, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We will see you in a couple of days for the Canadian Grand Prix. Hope to all see you then. See you all next time. Goodbye, folks.